Hi everyone, ADH here. Now if you're struggling to find all of the stars on Tick Tock Clock, my guide will show you how and where to find them. Now you do need 50 stars to gain entry into this part of the castle. Once you have done though, you can walk through. Now if you do want to jump to a particular star, you can do so by using the timestamps down below. Now you can change the speed of the level by jumping through the clock while its long hand is on a number. So if you jump through it at 3, everything moves in the normal speed. Number 6, everything is chaotic. Number 9, everything's going a bit too quick. And number 12, everything will stop. Now for star number 1, we're going to walk through the clock with the big hand at 12. So like I said, everything is now going to be stopped. That's going to make our life so much easier to get where we want to be going. Now Tick Tock Clock is quite difficult. It's mainly a platform based level. There's a lot of moving objects normally, so bear that in mind. Now the star is just round the corner here, so we're going to continue heading up until we can see it. Now the star is in the cage just over here, so drop down, jump across and grab the star.
Here we go!
Now for star 2, head through at 12 o'clock. Now we just want to follow the same route as star 1 here. Everything has stopped, so that's going to make life easier. But there might be one section where you find it might be a bit better at a faster speed. We'll come to that in a minute anyway. Now once you get back to where we collected star 1, jump up on top of the cage and continue on. We've got a platform down here that would normally be moving up and down. Do a triple jump or a somersault up to this platform and then head up the pole. Now watch out for the heave-ho here. Now once you're in this area, the pendulums have stopped, so this is going to be a lot easier. Just walk across this platform, change the camera if you need to, and grab the star.
Here we go!
Now for star number 3, I'm going to jump through the clock at 3 PM. Now this is a bit of a time consuming star, you'll see why in a minute. Now you could jump through the clock at 9 o'clock, which would mean everything moves quicker. So that will get you the star quicker, but the downside is jumping on these platforms is going to be really difficult, so I wouldn't recommend doing that. However, there is also a different way of getting the star. I will show you that after I've got it the first time. Now once you've jumped up to this platform, you're going to have to hang around for the big clock hand to get round to you. I'm going to speed this up a bit. Watch out for the fire as well, because that's the last thing you want to get attacked by that as well. So when the clock hand gets to you, just jump onto it, and what you want to do is ride it to where the star is. Now you'll see the star in a little alcove. Just jump in there and grab the star.
Here we go!
Now if you want an easier way of getting this star, go to where star 1 was, then jump off this platform into the alcove.
Here we go!
Now for star 4, we're going to jump through at 3 o'clock. Now what I'm going to do is follow the same path that I took in star 2 and then make a bit of a detour there. Now the reason I jumped through at 3 o'clock is because we still need a bit of speed for the platforms. It's going to be impossible otherwise, or pretty much near impossible, to get the star unless we have moving platforms. Right, so once we got to this pole, we're going to be taking that detour that I was just talking about. So if you jump up, grab some power if you need to. Now, it can be difficult jumping onto these triangular platforms. Change the camera angle if you need to, whatever makes it easier for you. And then jump over here. Now, these blocks, they're going to be continuously moving, so just be aware in case you're going to be jumping at that moment. You might find it easier using some somersaults to get around to. Now quickly run past these blocks. Now these platforms are constantly moving, so don't stick around too long on them. And then just follow the path round. Now the start is just on the right hand side. So once we got right to the top here, we need to jump onto the clock hand. Watch out for the flame as well. Once you're on the clock hand, just stay there until you get to where the Thwomp is. Now, as we get to where the Thwomp is, just be aware the platform does constantly move. Now, the best way to do this is either a triple jump or a backflip on top of the Thwomp, and then jump over to grab the star.
Here we go!
Now, for star 5, we're going to jump through at 3 o'clock. Now we're just going to follow the same route that we used with the previous star 4. Again, hopefully by this point in the game you've got quite good with a lot of Mario's moveset. Somersaults will save you a lot in this stage, and backflips as well come in handy big time. Now once we get to the top of the pole, we just want to turn back on ourselves and then head up the platforms here. Now over on the right hand side you've got this big caged off area. Just jump onto the cage itself and you've got these blocks coming out the wall. Now this will lead you up to where you want to be going, the entrance to the cage. Now for star 6, we want to stop the clock, so jump through it at 12. Now all 8 of the red coins are to the right hand side here. All of these platforms though, they were moving before, but now because you've stopped the clock, the coins are going to be that much easier to collect. And once you've collected all of them, the star will just appear here.
Here we go!
Now for the 100 coins star, I'm going to jump through at 3 o'clock. Now I haven't stopped the clock completely on this because that's going to stop us from getting to higher parts of this level. So we're not going to be able to get the red coins from this one. But the bombs, they've got a coin each. We've also got this item block here. Then we're just going to continue heading up the normal path. There's a couple of coins on this block, and there's also another coin block over behind the pendulum. Now, like I previously said, as soon as you hit the item block, make sure you jump and then you'll be able to get all of the coins. Otherwise, you might miss a couple off the platform. Now there is a blue block where Star 2 was, so we're going to head on over that way. But there is some coins here as well, just watch out for the Hevo. Now this is going to give us 7 blue coins, or 35 coins. Then head back to where the pole was. And we want to head upwards here. Now don't worry about jumping over to the left side there, there's no coins. Jump on top of the cage and grab the coins. Now again, if we jump back on ourselves, there's another coin block in here. Now don't worry too much about going for the platform in the distance there. That is going to just be for an extra life. We've got a coin block here though. And then once you jumped over these platforms, jump onto the platform over on the left. Now for the remaining coins, I'm going to go for the area where the Thwomp was. Right at the back is another coin block. Maybe do a long jump here. And that will get you the star. However, if you are still in need of a few extra coins, I'm going to show you a few more you can get.
Here we go!
Now for the extra coins, just continue heading up the path, and there's one extra coin block you can get a bunch of coins from. Well, I hope this guide helped you out. If you want to check out any of my other walkthroughs, the link should be on the screen right now. If you liked the video, maybe give it a thumbs up and leave me some comments down below. Thanks for watching.